Hi guys, I just want to do a little disclaimer before you go on with the video. Throughout the whole video, I was looking at the wrong thing, so please forgive me for not having eye contact with you. Just know that it's in my heart for you to hear this message. So please forgive me for not looking at the camera the right way. Thank you and enjoy the video. I want to talk to you today about a very touching topic. Um, let's just say right now the bad guys. And the bad guys are those fibroids. Um, I'm not a fan of them. They are annoying, and I've had them for some time. And I know that a lot of other women suffer from it as well. I'm 40 years old. Thank God I do have two children. They're 18 and 15. But when I talked to my doctor, she at first was saying pretty much a hysterectomy. Who wants that? I'm not. Um, I don't want that. I feel, I'm not ready to go through menopause. Not to say anything is wrong with menopause for anyone that is going through it or had to have a hysterectomy, but I just feel that that shouldn't have been the first option. So then when I went back, then she said, well, okay, you can have the hysterectomy. She said, now we can do a hysterectomy without taking everything out. She said you can keep your ovaries. You get to keep your tubes. She said, we just take some of the other things, but you can keep your uterus and, those things. So that way I won't go into early menopause. And I'm like, okay. I still think about like, it just still seems scary. But then she said, there's another option where I could just go and just have the fibroids removed. She said, but then there's a risk of them growing back. You think, I'm like, I don't know. So for a couple of years now, I've just been contemplating, what I want to do. But I need to do something because I'm anemic and I bleed heavy. When it's time for my menstrual, it's heavy. And I mean, like, I go through the heavy pads, not to be so graphic, I do apologize. Like, 6 times within like 3 hours. It's so embarrassing. You go to work, every time you turn around, you got to get up, go to the bathroom, you got to check, make sure you're not, having any accidents. It's just the worst. So I struggle with this every day with the decision, what do I really want to do? I know I have to get rid of these things. It's unhealthy. I think I have about 4. One is the size of the grapefruit. So she said, there are times when my stomach makes me look like I'm 4 months pregnant. I had clients say, oh, are you pregnant? Are you expecting? No, it's just my stomach just being a little bloated, but it's actually the fibroids trying to take over. Like I said, they are the bad guys. They really are the bad guys. I just wanted to share some light on anyone. I know a lot of other women are going through the same thing. You might be contemplating, what to do as well, surgery, or, she tried to give me birth control pills to control the bleeding, but then I'm like, I don't want to do that either. I might forget. I don't know. It messes up your life, like, completely. When you're on your menstrual, you constantly on edge for like a whole week. Like, what's gonna happen? Am I gonna have a good day today? Am I have a bad day? Am I gonna cramp a lot? Will I have an accident? How many times do I have to run to the bathroom? Did I bring enough pads? It's a lot. And then the sex life, forget about it. It's just okay. Let's not talk about it. It's just bad. And then being anemic on top of that, there was times when I almost passed out because, I was on my menstrual and I'm anemic, and then, I have to take iron pills 3 times a day. It was to a point where I didn't even have almost enough blood, where they was like, listen, you got to hurry up and, take all these pills, or otherwise you're going to have to get a blood transfusion. Then they're like, you don't want to do that because then you'd be prone to infection. Great. I don't want that either. So it's a struggle from day to day, and the anxiety comes up when you're like, oh boy, it's almost that time. Am I prepared? Do I have everything I need? Did I take my iron pills today? It's just a lot. It's a everyday life struggle for real. I don't know. So for 2019, I am hoping that it will be a better year. I'm hoping that by then I can make a decision. Hopefully it's the right decision, because I do my research and it's just so scary because You know, and he's like, oh, you know, you can get this done where the robot can go in and take it, and that way it won't be, you know, too much bleeding, and you have a quicker recovery. But then my doctor didn't mention that to me. She mentioned the other one, which takes about 4 to 6 weeks recovery, and then it could be a lot of bleeding. But I don't want that because I'm already anemic. So it's just like, what do you do? Like, it's stressful. You know, I don't know, but I guess I figured out, like, you know, by 2019, I have it figured out, and I give you an update on what I decide to do, and then when I do it in the post surgery. I thank you all for listening and taking this time to, you know, hear me out and pretty much me venting. Um, you can share your insights as well if you have any success stories, or if you're scared and nervous just like I am. Please don't hesitate to comment. You know, I'm here. There's no judgment. You know, I'm in the same boat as you. It's just scary. These bad guys are just troublemakers, and I want the troublemakers to go. All right. Thank you all for listening, and please subscribe and like, and thank you, and have a great day.